Good morning, I'm Diane Macedo. Thanks for streaming with us. In today's update, two breaking stories this morning. The FDA panel has recommended authorizing Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine. Operation Warp Speed says they are ready to ship 6 million doses as soon as the agency gives the official green light. This as Vice President Mike Pence becomes the highest profile person in the country to get Pfizer's vaccine. Also ahead, lawmakers are closing in on a COVID relief bill, but they're not there yet. The latest on when millions of Americans could get that much-needed financial help. And like father, like son, Tiger Woods and his son with a double take on a double swing. See their striking resemblance on the golf course as they get ready to hit the green together this weekend. But we begin with Vice President Mike Pence, Second Lady Karen Pence, and Surgeon General Jerome Adams all getting vaccinated on live TV this morning. The Vice President called the vaccine's speedy development a medical miracle, and while he stressed the pandemic is far from over and we all still need to be vigilant, he also said history will record this week as the beginning of the end of the coronavirus pandemic.
Karen and I wanted to step forward and take this vaccine to assure the American people that while we cut red tape, we cut no corners. And thanks to Operation Warp Speed, thanks to incredible research companies, thanks to the great work at the National Institute of Health and the great and careful work of the FDA and the leadership of our president in Operation Warp Speed, the American people can be confident. We have one, and perhaps within hours, two, safe and effective coronavirus vaccines for you and for your family.
White House correspondent Kira Phillips joins me now for more. Kira, what's the significance of the vice president being vaccinated for the world to see?
Look, there's a lot of significance here, Diane, right? We've been using the words miraculous and historic. Historic, yes, because the Vice President of the United States just got the vaccine live on television. He's trying to send out a message here. Clearly, it's a good PR move. He's saying you should be confident. You should get the vaccine. I'm getting the vaccine. I'm the Vice President. It's safe. We should do this. And then miraculous because, Diane, normally it takes about 8 to 12 years to develop and distribute and test a vaccine. So the fact that this happened in about a year is quite incredible. Something else that stood out to me was seeing Dr. Anthony Fauci also speak live. You know, this is someone, there's been a lot of contention between him and the president. President Trump wanted to downplay this coronavirus pandemic for so long, and they really went back and forth on philosophies about how to present it to the public. And Dr. Anthony Fauci was really the face of this pandemic, the battle to fight this pandemic. He's the nation's top infectious disease doctor. So for him to be sidelined and not see a lot of him lately and be replaced with this Dr. Scott Atlas, who had actually no background in infectious disease, that played a part on the country's confidence as well. So to see this vaccine be given live to the vice president, to see Dr. Anthony Fauci up there at the mic, who, by the way, will be the top medical expert in the Biden administration as well going forward on dealing with the vaccine, the distribution, and hopefully ridding this pandemic. That was really inspiring and instilled a lot of confidence in America, I think, today.
And we know that Dr. Fauci himself is planning to be vaccinated next week, as is President-elect Biden. But President Trump indicated that he won't be getting the vaccine just yet. Can you explain a little bit why that is?
Sure. The White House put out a statement saying, look, when the White House medical team says it's time to get the vaccination, then the president will get the vaccination. The president has not come out and said, OK, I am going to get vaccinated on this day, absolutely, for sure. We haven't heard that from him. Now, there are a lot of theories out there. Fact, I can tell you that he's still receiving the benefits from the treatment he got when he was diagnosed with COVID-19 and was sent to Walter Reed. He's been on this monoclonal and antibody cocktail for some time, and it's working and it's doing well for him. But even Dr. Anthony Fauci said that President Trump should get the vaccination. He said all leaders of this country that are essential to leading this country should get the vaccine, and he's recommending it. So I think we're in a bit of a wait and see period with regard to Trump. You know, the political side of things, you know, President Trump really isn't the type that you're going to see come out in front of the cameras, take off his jacket, roll up his sleeve, and have everybody see him get the vaccination. Critics have said, look, he's not that type of person. He's not going to do it. He doesn't want to portray himself in that manner. And he's also really still angry about losing this election. So it is kind of an interesting twist that he is someone that's been pushing vaccine, and Operation Warp Speed, and lifting up how fast we have this vaccine now, possibly two that are going to be very effective, and not seeing him go live as well. But he is putting it back on, and his team is putting it back on the fact that he's still receiving the benefits of this cocktail he got when he was first diagnosed. So we'll see what happens.
And we did see, of course, the Vice President, the Second Lady, and the Surgeon General getting their vaccines this morning. Next week, President-elect Biden is expected to be vaccinated in public as well. So what do these bipartisan displays do for public confidence in the vaccine?
It's interesting. I was talking to a couple White House staffers about this, and I said, wow, doesn't this actually show a sign of unity? The fact that, the Vice President of the United States is getting the vaccine, and then, Joe Biden, the President-elect, he'll be getting the vaccine, and the Vice President-elect, and wow, this is great. Everybody's on the same page. And they said, Kira, no. They are not on the same page. Don't look at this as a sign of unity. This White House is doing what they think it is important to pump a vaccine that they've been working so hard on with the doctors and the scientists. And then, of course, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris need to get that vaccine because this is the incoming administration. And also, this is the administration that's going to be dealing with the distribution of this vaccine and moving forward to rid this pandemic so we can all cross our fingers, get back to living healthy and happy lives, Diane.
Well, Kira, they are all at least behind the message that this vaccine is safe, effective, and important for people to get. So we will take the unity where we can find it.
Amen, sister. I'm with you.
Kira in Washington, thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.